Just about set to go now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Tarik Skubal. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And that's in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Missed with a changeup, and that is ball one. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-2. Half lays off. That one ripped. Green going back. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. What a start to this one. Home run number 5 on the season. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
In the air out towards right center. Meadows should have this one. Makes the grab, one away. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Kicks and fires. Up and in, and that's ball one. One out, base is empty.
Ball 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Carson.
And now the batter
Kelly.
is Carson Kelly. And that is out of play. Skubal goes 6 feet 3 inches, 240 pounds, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. Popped up, McKinstry in position. Hauls it in for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Pete Crow Armstrong stands in now, looks at that one inside. Suzuki off of first with 2 away.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt. Here's a 2-0. And there's a ball.
Outside, that's a ball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
The shortstop.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Just missed.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that misses. And it's 3-0.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And that'll load the bases.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Nico Hoerner will come up to hit.
0-1.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. A little bit low. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Line drive. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Digging in, Parker Meadows. First pitch, not close. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
He's begging, give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
He goes down looking.
No, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Gleyber Torres in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Just off the inside edge. Drive and a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So up next, Kerry Carpenter. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-1.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Spencer Torkelson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball. New inning getting started. Turner climbs in on that right side. Skubal back to work. Turner pops it up. Keith puts it away for the out. Now the third baseman, Matt Shaw.
Number 6, Matt Shaw.
And a strike in there.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And now it's even up.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have
Ball
success.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. In half up to hit. He's already homered in this game. And that's in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. Tattooed and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and this game is tied. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Here's Kyle Tucker, and that's in there for strike 1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swing and a ground ball. McKinstry sends it across to first, and the inning is over. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. 2-2 game. Major League Baseball is on. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2 is the count.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Dylan Dingler now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Tied up here in the early going. In the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw comes in. Runner stop. Second and third. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And now Zach McKinstry. And that drops in for a strike. Keith, the runner at third. Dingler stands at second. No outs.
Ball that time.
That one off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Huge strikeout there.
Batting ninth.
Now it's Javier Baez. Golden opportunity right here. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
That's a ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly.
Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. Strike 1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Just missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. And it's 2-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
It's one thing to rob a home run, but to rob a grand slam, absolutely incredible. No greater feeling than that, and the staff loves it.
Here's Gleyber Torres. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now the second run is in. And it throws offline. Safe at third.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Green in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Fought off foul. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 3 runs for him here. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 5-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And here is Carson Kelly.
That's out.
Outside. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one almost hit him. On the ground to short. Throw on to Torkelson. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Walked his first time. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next pitch misses way outside. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Started after it. Appeal to third. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up.
The batter, number 7.
2 outs, base is empty. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. The shortstop takes a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. That one drilled left field. Dives, and he can't hang on. And that's a double.
The batter
Pretty
number
much
2,
just a textbook
second
double
baseman,
into the gap. And
Nico
when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Here's Nico Hoerner. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's to third. McKinstry. The throw to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Spencer Torkelson. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Keith takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Counts 1-0.
And that one wrapped foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki on the move. He's got it. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. And a base hit into right. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Wasting no time. He's
Up next,
2 for 2 now on the night,
third
and
baseman.
just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now here is Zach McKinstry. 2 outs. Looked like it was a little bit up. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1 hit. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Justin Turner. On the ground to the left. Tosses across to first. Turner is out. And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for.
Nope.
Ball on the
That's
ground.
inside.
Nice ground out.
One down, base is empty.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
2 down.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
You want to be
Ball 1,
patient
no
here.
strike.
Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Ripped to right. Carpenter pulls it down, and that is that. And the Cubs are down. Back in Comerica Park, ready to go, bottom 4. And the batter will be the shortstop, Javier Baez.
That's inside.
Inside. And that's ball 1. If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League
Ball 2.
Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively
2 balls,
right
1
under
strike.
the MLB logo that's on his cap. That one fouled off, 2-2. El Mago goes down on strikes here.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball,
Now
even if
batting,
it's
the
still in
center
the strike
fielder,
zone, can be
Parker.
tough for hitters to get on top of.
Meadows.
And that's fouled off. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Horner over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. Gleyber Torres up to hit. That one the other way. Turner takes it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Tigers fail to make any noise, and it remains 5-3. Back here in Detroit, here's a big power threat. Kyle Tucker. Skubal back to work. Grounder off the pitcher. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out.
Oh, that was pretty right there. Beautiful play with the bare hand.
Now pitching for the Tigers,
Sawyer Gipson-Long,
Number
ready or not,
66.
in the game now after the
Sawyer.
injury. He's making his second appearance of the season. On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly.
Now
No
batting,
messing around
the
right
second
there.
person.
There's something about pulling one
Kelly.
down the line and shooting it through the infield. It's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Kelly in the box again, takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Johnny Brebbia getting ready to go. Holton warming up as well. And that's outside. And the count is even, 2-2. Man at first, 1 away. And now
Down
it's
to
3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Coming home. He'll score into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One out, runner at second. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And fouled off. Line to right, base hit. The throw in. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's saved.
Well, he comes through clutch
Now
with the
back,
RBI
the
single.
shortstop,
That was big.
Dan
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Go ahead run on base. Dansby Swanson stands in. And that one fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the
2
ball.
strikes.
And the
2 balls,
1-2
2
misses to
strikes.
even the count. That one missed. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Crow Armstrong, the runner at second with one away. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. There's one.
Out on the tag.
The batter number 2, second baseman,
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Oh, he doesn't
0-1.
get the call. And it's 1-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Base knock right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
A
Couple of singles back-to-back. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the
0-1
game,
the count.
that could be a deciding run.
That's outside.
On the ground to third. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get 2 and draw even again. Home half of the 5th coming up. And we're back.
Leading
and
up
now the right
for the
fielder,
Tigers,
Kerry
the
Carpenter.
right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Now,
The left-hander on now, Caleb Thielbar. He's
Number
been so
24.
good against lefties.
Caleb
That one's in there.
Thielbar.
Strike 1.
Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good job to fight that one off. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. Here's Riley Green.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one in the dirt, and that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Hit hard on the ground is short. Handles, throws to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. That one's
1-1.
upstairs, ball 1. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Up
That's
and
ball
in, and that's ball 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Kelly down to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Matt Shaw. Late swing fouled off.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And that one is inside.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Next offering is down low. Ball 2.
2-2 the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
One down, base is empty. And that's down and away. And he grounds one to the right side. Torkelson tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Designated hitter,
So here's Kyle Tucker now. 0 for 3 in this one. And ball 1. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Now here is Seiya Suzuki. And it hits the fence. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Oh, the throw is over his head. And his hot hitting continues.
Now
they kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sawyer Gibson-Long will depart, and he's responsible. Johnny Brebbia takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now Carson Kelly in the dirt, and the runner holds. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ball 1 there.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Tigers bullpen with some action. Tyler Holton getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Brisky also getting ready. Ripped on a line. And that is that. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. You're watching Major League. Back at Comerica Park. Here's the second baseman, Colton Keith. And that one fouled off. And the next pitch is way outside. Fought off foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cut on and lifted in the air. Brings it in. And there's one away. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's too high.
The count is full.
And there's ball four.
Nope. Ball four.
Now batting, the third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
And that's downstairs. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Here comes the manager out of the.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 54, Ryan.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I got a
It
ball,
might
one
be
strike.
time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a big swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes,
One ball,
may see some
2
movement
strikes.
over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And there's a
That's
ball.
2.
Dingler at first, one gone. Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The old strike him out, throw him out to end the inning, trying to force some action on offense, but he was all over it behind the plate.
We go to the top of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. And it's
One
even
ball,
up.
1 strike.
Oh, that got away
Timeout.
from him.
That got him.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the
The
inning.
batter, number 7.
And now it's Dansby
Shortstop,
Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop
Ball 1, no
takes the
strike.
ball. Rebbia, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Check on the runner, and he
No, he's
dives
in there.
back in safely. Runner at first with no outs here. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. And
He's
safe.
in there. He's safe.
It's a stolen base. Man at second.
Ball, that's out.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Throw to
safe.
second, save. That's towards center. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. And next for the Cubs, Nico Horner.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Here's
Oh,
a sac
one's the
fly
count.
situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in.
Line drive. And that's down, a base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI
The
single,
first
and they
baseman,
lead
number
by
3,
2.
Justin
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
That one fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. Next
That's a
offering
ball.
upstairs. Turner with just 1 more homer to reach the 200 career mark.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their.
Horner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Chase Lee.
He's doing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Shaw can't hold up, and that's a strike. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Both runners move up on the wild pitch, and the double play is no longer in order. The next offering misses. 1-2 to count.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him off. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Kind of goes without saying, but straight on these two runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 runs in, coming home. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they're up by 4.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
So runner at second, 2 down. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close. 2-2. Happ at second with 2 down.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Man on second, 2 down. And it goes just foul. The 2-2. That one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. That one hit to right. Carpenter sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now back here in Detroit. Now it's the shortstop, Javier Baez. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Brazier is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
In the air, left field, down the line, half on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Suzuki tracks it down for the out.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Torres, the next to hit, takes ball 1. He swings and fouls one off.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good. And you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
2 outs.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
2-2 down. Inside, just missed. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 down, nobody on. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his own. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
He's already homered here in this one. Here comes the manager.
Pitching for Chicago, number 45, Drew.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Hard hit left side. On to Horner. That ends the frame. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. We look ahead.
Pitching for the Tigers.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Holton. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Holton.
This one in the air. Torkelson hauls it in, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Will Vest getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Bases empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Swanson in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs, no hits. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Swings through that.
All one's the count.
High fly ball, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. And there's one away. And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Swinging a foul straight back. Outside low. And the count even 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count.
Nope, that's the
Instead,
ball.
it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to
two
that pitch
balls,
later in
one
this
strike.
at-bat.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. And next up for the Tigers, Colt Keith. On the ground. Whips it to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. Tigers are shut down there. They trail it by 4. It's 9-5. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. Holton back to work. Line drive. It gets down, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
The first baseman, number 3, Justin.
And it'll bring up Justin Turner.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. He'll circle the bases. His second of the year, and they add on. It's 11-5. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs. That's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to.
Matt Shaw getting ready to hit. And that one cutting but missing down low. Holton. He's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the 9th. That one misses. 3-0.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
And that one fouled off. Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, a cutter looks more like a fastball, but it has that late movement like a slider that's hard to pick up. Now with the slider, it's a little slower, the spin is different, and sometimes you can recognize that, and it tends to break a lot more horizontally and vertically than the cutter.
Tap in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Swinging a foul straight back. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air left field. Baez sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
To the right side, Keith. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Toss to Turner, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Now it's going to be Zach McKinstry. Fastball for a strike. Lifted in the air down the left side. Happ settles under in this
Baez.
one. And now it's Baez. Just missed.
I can't play around with
1-0.
him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And that's through there for a strike. And a count 2-1.
One strike.
They're down to their final strike. This could end it. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take this one in a blowout.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs. Had a lot.
Yeah, yeah.